Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel, Courtney and I spent the summer building this 30 by 40 pole barn dominium up here on our off-grid property in North Idaho. We've spent the last few weeks battling the weather and getting this shed up to our road, getting this shed set up. One of the super cool features that Jason built into this shed for us is this mezzanine storage area that's actually above the woodshed side. This is where we're gonna stick stuff that we just don't use very often, such as the third row of seats for Courtney's GX. We have literally never used these once. They're going up there. That is a much better ladder. In case you're wondering, Courtney's not helping me lift all this heavy stuff because she's editing together a video and I'm just trying to keep busy. Do not use as a handle. Oops, too late. Seems like a good idea. Even the four-wheeler fits. We were having an issue where all the firewood we were storing inside of our shop, due to the high humidity in there from the dirt floor, was actually absorbing moisture and over time would make it almost impossible to burn correctly. So having this nice outdoor firewood storage not only is going to keep the mess out of the shop, but also keep our firewood humidity in check. We also wanted to be able to get all of our gas cans, gasoline powered things like chainsaws, and our generator out of the shop and have a place where it can just live permanently. And this shed is a perfect solution. And now that there's finally a break in the weather, we're able to get back to working on our upstairs loft apartment. I just heard quite a bit of noise coming from inside the shop, so we're gonna go check out what Courtney's up to. What are you doing down here with a torch in the shop?
One of the last things that we have left to do up in the bedroom before it's totally done is to finish trimming out our beam slash faux beam. So I am sealing this metal strap with some heat and some tung oils so that it has a finished but not finished raw look. And then we're gonna go put it up. I have big plans for a really cool build, and that's gonna go right here. For now, $15 clothes rod and a very inexpensive dresser will get us by. It's been super nice having our clothes up here. That looks really good.
That looks awesome. Can I get it to fit? It's gonna be tight.
Hold on.
It's on the right spot.
Wait.
Right.
Ah! Okay, go ahead.
Okay. No, that's not gonna go at all.
Oh, shoot.
Does it fit? Yes. Cool.
Now our bedroom is actually mostly done for now.
We were really struggling with how to trim out that truss carrier, and I think that this solution looks awesome. The strap metal just adds that industrial feel that we both love.
Now it's time to move on to a room that we've kind of been ignoring. So I think that step one is just to clean it out because it's kind of become like this black hole for everything we don't want in the house. We are going to start on the bathroom. Some of you guys had asked, do we have like plans we're following or drawings? And the answer is that we just figure stuff out as we go. So we're designing the shower right now. Step one is, where do we want the niche? I think right here would be nice and it works well with our plumbing vent. Now we have to decide what height.
Where, if you're putting your shampoo down.
I want it
like 44 inches off the ground?
Does that seem good?
Yep.
16, perfect.
So our shower valve's going on this wall, that way all of our supply plumbing will be on an interior wall and won't want to freeze, but the shower head is going to go on this exterior wall, so I need to notch out space for it. That's interesting. Do you see what I did to the nail? Mm-hmm. I cut a nail in half.
Oh my gosh. Like perfectly in half.
I just remembered, well, Courtney just reminded me that she taught me a hack on how to get these out. And it's that you, I think I'm doing it right.
A good 10 minutes later, it's time to check in on Riley.
Still working on getting this out. Going
making a mess.
Full caveman on this thing.
I'm so glad I vacuumed.
Success. Put the whole saw back together and do it again. And now if you're anything like me, that stays in the hole saw and becomes a problem for future me. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Try that at home. Cutting a screw exactly in half.
But only when you don't want to. We took a little lunch break and the sun came out, which means that Riley's gonna get a quick few drone shots, but he didn't want to have to go all the way downstairs. So is this the worst idea ever?
I almost hit the takeoff button.
Turn it off. Ow! Oh my gosh, there's cold air rushing in. Hello! Over here! Over here! The dogs heard me say hello and they want to know. I think we were both feeling a little burnt out after finishing the bedroom, and so that week break where we were working on the road and the shed I think was just what we needed. But now we're like, let's get this place done, so that is what we were working on.
This is the niche. Then we'll want to go 1.5 inches beyond on each side to make for a 2x4 to go across, and then we'll slope the bottom 2x4 5 degrees. I can see you. Now we have a niche. And I think the rest will just finish itself. So when we knew when we put that drywall up that it was going to have to get cut, but we hadn't ordered a shower pan yet, so we didn't know where to cut it to. We cut the drywall because we're using waterproof board on the rest of the wall.
Do I have to go down there?
Yes.
It's cold.
Bowl template. Perfect size. It just so happens that the drain didn't interfere at all with our floor joists. There's a joist right here on the edge of the hole. I mean,
I planned it that way. I'm joking.
See, check it out, guys. I just missed that floor joist. Now is the step that I've been kind of dreading, and it's one of the reasons we've been putting this off for so long.
Oh, it's gonna be fine.
We've never set a shower pan like this, and there's vague instructions about how to make a mortar bed that we set it in.
I think if they're vague, that means it's hard to mess up. Wow.
Perfect. The good news is I put the hole in the right spot.
What's the bad news?
However, there's something that's not quite square here. Okay, I was able to shim this stud out a little bit and that stud in a little bit, and now we've got it sitting nice and flush all the way around. This is a new one for me. So I think the idea behind the tar paper is that it prevents the moisture from the mortar from getting sucked into the plywood. Okay, let's go mix up 2 buckets of mortar. This time, Riley, don't dump the entire bag in the bucket because there's not room. Oh, no, too much. Ah.
How's it going down there? I think I have the camera pointed.
You're not really pointing it at me, but that's funny. I'm converting 1,300 cubic inch to gallons is
72 inches.
Why are you saying that?
That's the conversion rate. Fun fact, Boone hates baths, like absolutely hates them, and if he knew that we were sitting in the shower right now, he would be so mad. Boone, you're probably gonna get a bath in here someday. Are you saying you want your dinner? Is that what you're asking for? Dinner?
Oh gosh, no dogs, you're not helpful. Let's get out. Okay, I survived.
The brand of the pan we're using is Towel Ready, and they actually had a pretty good video on YouTube on how to install this pan, and they recommended using a shim that you mark to be your story stick so you know how deep the mortar is.
Okay, 1/8 of an inch minus the deepest point. So that's 3/4, so we're shooting for 5/8. There you go. That's her depth. There's some chunkies in this. I think it's really gonna be really hard to know. So see right here, if there was a chunky right here, that would cause a problem. Okay, as you saw, this bag was already split open and it had absorbed moisture from sitting in our building and started to cure along the edge. And now, as a result, we have a bunch of little chunks in here that are going to cause problems. I think I'm gonna scrape all this up, put it back in the bucket, throw that bucket of mortar away, and start with a fresh batch with a fresh bag.
Hi, Moon. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Riley. Take 2?
Take 2.
Hi, YouTube. Thank you for my moose and my wubba. Thank you guys so much for sending us dog toys. It is, like, makes my day more than anything else when we go pick up our packages and there's something for the dogs. Wouldn't say thank you.
It's pretty much perfect. Just about right. Good.
How did you do that?
Pretty good.
While Riley's doing that, I'm going to tell you guys why the heck we're using this crazy shower pan. Because it wasn't cheap. Post-frame building. We have no idea what to expect with settling or movement with having an upstairs loft like this. And so we were very hesitant to do any sort of traditional tile, mortar bed, anything like that. Then our default was, oh, well, we'll just do a fiberglass pan. But I really wanted a tile pan. I think that with the way the shower is designed, it's gonna look really, really cool. And then I found this company, Tile Ready, and it's like this high density foam pan that is completely waterproof, fully ready to go with the curbs already built in. And I think it's gonna work really well for us, and it's a nice peace of mind to know that even if there is some settling or some moving or anything like that, our pan is still gonna be completely waterproof. Bailey wants to know if she can put her paw print in the mortar bed. Sure.
Well, so far so good.
It's a good sign.
Start by pushing down here.
Well, this is going shockingly well.
Oh, hollow spot.
Really?
Just keep working it. So the reviews we watched on YouTube of this pan say that once it sets, which should take about 24 hours, it's going to be solid as a rock. So now,
Aha!
that's, I don't think you can get any closer than that. That is pretty darn close. Dead level.
Well, that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't checked out our Snowverlander Home-Built Snow Track series, I'll put a link to that over here because that was a really fun project that we recently did, and we will see you guys in a few days because we are hitting it full speed on this bathroom to try to get it done as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
And Bailey says, please consider subscribing if you haven't already.